Hey YouTubers, this is Kutorino, and if you're wondering why the hell am I wearing this shirt, if you saw my last two videos that was uploaded this exact same day, I was wearing this freaking t-shirt, tank top, I don't know what the hell that is. I don't know my clothing that well, but you know, nip slips was happening everywhere. I had to cover up like this to cover up my nip slips, you know, I guess, but like One Piece, chapter 765. What the freak, you know? What the freak? But I just have a lot of critiques for it. Number one, Ope no Mi was owned by the government or the Marines or the government and the Marines, but what? You're trying to tell me the most ultimate, and I cannot stress this enough, ultimate has been said 3 times here. 3 times in One Piece has the devil fruit been called ultimate. Whitebeard's devil fruit. The most strongest or the most dangerous is paramecia fruit. Blackbeard. Yami Yami no Mi, or yeah, Yami Yami no Mi was supposedly the ultimate devil fruit. Or the ultimate Logia devil fruit. I'm not sure. And now Ope no Mi is supposedly the ultimate of ultimate devil fruits. Okay, so you're trying to tell me that it's the ultimate of ultimate devil fruits. I'm just like, hold on. I've been hearing this 3 times. And you expect me to believe it? This one is the most ultimate. Like, what if something else comes out? I mean, seriously, what if something else comes out? Because from what I'm seeing, it's just like, really? But like, let's do like a little tally table here of why Ope no Mi is the ultimate devil fruit and why I think it does deserve that title. You can create a sphere of influence and do whatever you practically want in the freaking sphere. You can swap personalities, you can swap hearts, you can take out people's hearts, you can cut apart everything like as if it's like jelly. You can shock people. He has like radio scalpel or radio cut or radio knife, which cuts apart Logia users and makes them unable to reassemble or whatever, and makes them actually vulnerable. So I'm just like, it's just, and he can swap places with everything. He can just do a lot of things. There's things that shouldn't be, that are just so overpowered. I don't care how they say it. I don't care if it's Ope no Mi as operational fruit or whatever. To me, it's op fruit. Overpowered fruit. Then you're telling me on top of all this crap that you can make someone else eternal. You can give them eternal life. That's sacrificing your life. That is the most overpowered fruit ever. You know, I'm like, if Doflamingo ever was made immortal, I'm pretty sure the whole world would be scared, literally shitless. And I'm thinking, well, if that's the case, if Doflamingo, because like Doflamingo really doesn't fear anything. And I'm like, the only way he could not fear anything is if he is immortal per se, and he has killed his brother Rosinante or whatever. And I'm just like, well, did he make Rosinante make him immortal? I mean, I'm trying to weigh it out because, you know, I see present day Law is perfectly fine. In the manga, Law had that illness, which means he would have died very, very, very way back. So did Rosinante heal him and give him eternal life, or did he just heal him, or was it like something he was able to remove the sickness and then boom, make Doflamingo immortal or something? I'm not sure. Maybe I'm not really sure. I'm not sure. I'm trying to come up with all these theories, and it just doesn't make sense because, for number one, Rosinante has the Nagi no Mi fruit, which means he can't eat the Ope no Mi. Then Law has it, or he was thinking about giving it Law. So did Law cure himself, or, you know, did he try to give? I'm not sure. Like, I'm trying to figure out, did he try to give Doflamingo eternal power? But if that was eternal youth, but if that was the thing, or eternal life, then Law would be dead. And I'm just running around in circles, but I'm just still wrapping my head around the fact that Ope Ope no Mi is the ultimate devil fruit. And in fact, they can grant you eternal life. Or whoever you want to give eternal life to. And I'm trying to figure out, I think next chapter will be I'm pretty sure next chapter is going to be when Rosinante dies, or when Doflamingo confronts Rosinante on his BS, because Doflamingo already knows Rosinante is a traitor. He already knows this. I mean, he doesn't know he has a devil fruit, but he knows that he's a traitor. And like, crap is going to hit the fan, because the world government, Marines, some random pirate crew that bought the Ope Ope no Mi, and Doflamingo's crew, and Rosinante and Law are all going to interact. Boom. Worlds are going to collide here. And like, the thing that gets me is Doflamingo has so much freaking clout, ability, status, and rank to do whatever he wants. And the thing is, even though the Marines supposedly hate him and supposedly try to get rid of him multiple times, and he keeps on surviving and escaping, I'm just like, well, why the freak is he even I mean, I know he blackmailed himself to become a Shichibukai, but why is there so much, like, you know, neutralness towards him? Like, maybe the world government was just at a point that they just really don't care anymore. Like, they just like, you know what, there's nothing we can do about him. You know, just, why not? If we can't beat him, just let him do whatever the freak he wants. I'm like, that's why he got away with the slavery thing. And I'm pretty sure he's gonna get away. If he does survive this, he might get away with the Marines thing. I'm not sure. There's some things he probably just won't get away with, but he said he knows the national treasure of the celestial dragons and world government. And here's another thing that just mind screws me. He said, or per se, or what was implied, was the national treasure of the world government plus the Ope Ope no Mi will give anyone the power to rule the world. And I just don't understand. There's just so many different aspects of what makes a devil fruit ultimate. Blackbeard's devil fruit, Yami Yami no Mi, is considered ultimate because it nullifies other devil fruit users just by touching them. And somehow he can steal other people's devil fruit powers. I'm not sure. They say it's due to his atypical body structure or something like that. I don't think so. Like, I think his atypical body structure allows him to eat 2 devil fruits or have more than 1 devil fruit power. But I think the Yami Yami no Mi takes devil fruit powers. That's my personal perspective on it. Then Whitebeard, supposedly the most powerful, had the most powerful devil fruit as well, because it was Quake fruit. So, and like Vice Admiral Suzuru, she explained that there's no way in the world she could hide from that devil fruit. And at first I was like, oh crap, well these quakes can like literally hit you everywhere. And like the thing is, tsunamis and aftershocks and stuff like that, then I can see he has the power to literally destroy the world if he wanted to. So that would make him technically one of the ultimate devil fruits as well. But what is this national treasure? And one thing I never understood, I know the world government and Marines would sell the Ope Ope no Mi to lure out Doflamingo because they know he would steal it from the pirate or whatever. But why? Why would you put so much risk and so much stock on your most powerfulest devil fruit? Because I mean, you have to look at a lot of stuff. The world government has so many devil fruits and so many high-powered devil fruits. It makes you wonder, is there some even more overpowered than Ope Ope no Mi? Because they just sold it without even thinking about it. They say, okay, well there's some risk in this, but let's just sell it. And then you have to look at the celestial dragons. Boa Hancock and her sisters, they were slaves. A celestial dragon fed them. 2 of her sisters, reptile, snake, Zoan devil fruits, just for the fun of it. He gave Boa Hancock the Marrow no Mi for the fun of it. He gave one of the most hottest female characters in there, the most overpowered, the most sexually and appearance-based overpowered devil fruit in the world, just for the fun of it. She is so powerful because of her devil fruit. Just merely thinking about her turns you into stone. Just merely because of that. She can literally just do that. And then her fighting style, I just don't get her fighting style. She hits you, you're petrified, boom, you crumble. I'm just like, what? Like, the time she kicks them, they don't even have a second to even think about it. Like, what is it? Like, does she control some type of pheromones or something? Like, that when she hits you, the pheromones come in contact with you, petrify you or something? I don't understand it, but that was one of the most overpowered devil fruits as well. And they're just doing this for fun. Like, just think about, what if they were like really serious about this? What if they were like really serious and they just really want to screw everybody over? They would have like one of the most overpowered devil fruits in the world. Doflamingo's Ito no Mi in itself is overpowered. This dude can control people from miles away. He can control up to an island with birdcage. Nothing can cut through those strings in birdcage. Nothing. You try to escape, you get sliced to pieces. It cancels out radio signal. He can form clones. He can ride on the clouds. He can float. He can just... It's just so many things with this devil fruit. He slices through buildings as if it's like butter. This dude freaking created like bullet strings and then overheat. And overheat was literally able to stretch from the sky to Dressrosa and destroy a building like it was butter. Like nothing. Like it was nothing. And that to me makes him one of the most overpowered people. And he has one of the most overpowered devil fruits. Then a lot of people like to say, well, you know, devil fruits depend on how you use them. You know, if you're like Luffy, then you know, I'm like, I don't see why Luffy doesn't, you know, do the finger thing as well. Because like, if his body's made out of rubber, that means his fingers are made out of rubber. And that was the point. What if he just flicks his finger super fast, like a bullet, rubber bullet finger or whatever? Just, and then Haki enhanced that tip of his finger. It's like Shigan, but and it's like, it's just so cool if he just did that. It would just been so cool, but he doesn't. And I'm just like they say, it just depends on how you use your devil fruit. And I just think there was a lot of stuff. Rosinante's Nagi no Mi. At first, like Law was like, well, it's useless and stuff like that. And Rosinante had a good point. Rosinante showed Law how useful it is. He showed him that because he can make the soundproof barriers and stuff, and because he can make himself soundproof, he can literally destroy buildings, and he can literally just explode a freaking part of a building and no one would hear it. He can literally fart, play a trumpet, do whatever he wants and no one would hear. That would make him one of the ultimate stealth people in there. And you know, before it was revealed that Lafitte, one of Blackbeard's crew members, had like a what looks to be a Zoan Devil Fruit or avian Zoan Devil Fruit ability, or I don't know, it could be a mythological Zoan Devil Fruit, I don't know. I thought he had the Nagi no Mi. Because if you look at it, soundproof, soundless, if that was the point, he snuck into the meeting with the Shichibukais, soundless, wearing tap dancing shoes. He looks like a freaking mime half the time. All of that stuff would have led me to believe he had the Nagi no Mi. But Kuro Inu out. Like, comment, rate, subscribe. Tell me what you think about this, about One Piece chapter 675. You know, I just felt like it was really good. That's why I just felt this chapter was like really good. But I just keep getting confused with this. They always keep on announcing some ultimate devil fruit that just keeps on going, and that just seems to be a recurring theme in some animes. You always have the big bad guy, or somebody else that just proclaims themselves to be the strongest, or the biggest and the strongest and the baddest. Then boom, they get beaten, and then another person comes out stronger than them and says, I'm the big bad, and it just keeps on going. But you know, you can't change that. And to me, I think big bads are like really cool. Bye.